Hey Aquarius, how are you guys? Let's do your reading. So, looks like communication is shut down. In fact, why don't we just do this whole reading about, ghosted, no contact, see what's going on, what they're thinking. But these two flew out, and it's King of Swords. That sword is down, and there's avoidance, or there's deception. So we've got two indications of an air sign. I also just wanted to show you this real quick. We've got the Empress and the Magician, two major arcana. So the Empress is somebody who's beautiful and, just exudes beauty, confidence, love. And this is the Magician, who is somebody who can manifest. So I feel just a pull or kind of a tug to say, be careful what you're manifesting. If you're make sure you're not manifesting somebody that makes you feel bad. Make sure you're manifesting things that make you feel good. And if you are in separation, which we're going to dive into that, but if you're in separation, put your energy, redirect. It's not easy at first. I struggle with it too, but redirect your energy towards, when you start to feel that pull or that sadness, redirect your energy towards something that you can do positive for yourself, okay? Something that builds you up. Be careful not to keep pulling in something that's hurtful or painful. All right, so let's lay out a full spread. So how are you guys? You guys check out Mystic Intuition. She is a YouTube channel on here. And she's very good, very, very good. So check her out. So look at this manifestation. Again, Magician, Creator. Let's use it. Let's take it since it keeps wanting to come out. The Moon. So some of you may be unsure of what you want. Or unsure of what you're manifesting. This is Pisces energy. We've got Aries. I am gonna put them back in because I'm gonna ask specific questions. All right, so what's going on for Aqua and this person who ghosted? No contact, or you ghosted. Whoever you're in no contact that you're asking about. Okay, so cycles. 8 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Make sure that this isn't affecting your life, your work. You can compartmentalize and know that, whatever's not going well, you can set that aside and come back to it later so you can, focus. Also, the best way for sadness and heartbreak, the very best medicine for that is activity. It's your body moving, it's your blood flowing, it's your brain being challenged, leaning into things that aren't easy, things that aren't, the norm or easy, right? Ugh. Sorry guys, I don't know what that is. No idea what that is. Oh, it's an alarm. It's an alarm to remind myself to compliment my kids and tell them that I'm proud of them. So, how cool is that? That was a good idea, but I forgot I did. Okay, so anyway, the World card. A cycle. This also is, I think I already said something like this, but I feel like it's indicating that you're trying to get out of a cycle where you put a bunch of attention on something that you, just because we kept getting that manifestation card, that Magician card, I feel like you may be trying to escape a cycle of putting too much attention on something that you can't let go of. And so you're perpetuating it. Okay, let's look at your energy. Page of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. And the Fool card. So the 5 of Pentacles is that feeling of being left out in the cold. Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Wands. So it isn't over for the person in their mind. I'm putting them down here and you up here unless the roles are reversed. I feel like it's not over for the person on your mind. Doesn't mean we change what we're doing, right? We still go forward in letting, putting emphasis, attention on things that can help us. In the recent past, somebody walked away from instability or caused instability. That's King of Pentacles is in reverse, which is odd. Seven of Pentacles. Waiting for a truth, clarity, a mental breakthrough, and a return. So in the outcome, it does look like there's going to be the Judgment card. We got the Judgment card in the outcome position. So it looks like there will be a chance to reconciliate and for things to come back together, but somebody is not. It looks like what's needed for that to happen is an understanding, truth, and clarity. But whereas sometimes people who wrong us will deprive us of the information or the information that we want for closure, or they'll come back in, but they won't. But they'll gloss over everything. It doesn't. This is strongly saying there's a need to gain clarity and understanding so that it doesn't happen again. Like a half-ass apology doesn't really make you feel better if somebody's like, "Oh, sorry," and they don't even express what they're sorry about or give any kind of comfort that it won't happen again. That's not gonna be good enough. This needs to be a clear, mature communication for a reconciliation here. See, here we go. Apology looks like at the bottom. This is, true, crazy because I just said that. This is true, honest communication with this Page of Pentacles. Could be an apology. And then there you are, the Star card. Under that, we have, this is my no contact card. It is taking a break. Somebody may be blocked or ghosted. It's not okay to block and ghost people without if they don't know why. That's just not okay. I think it's so damaging psychologically. So if that's part of your struggle, just know that's pretty normal, but not okay. It's pretty normal to feel like you've got a mind F going on, because not knowing is your brain. So what happens is your brain has to go through this process of trying to protect you for next time and learning for next time. So your brain starts circling, and it doesn't get the answers. So it starts turning in. It doesn't get the answers outside of itself. So it starts turning inside. Like, what did I do? What did I do wrong? It is the biggest mind F. If I can make one big mark on the world to help people, I think it's, that's one that I'm very, very passionate about, is not to ghost and put that mind F on people, especially for people who have abandonment trauma in their past. This is very damaging. So, it's different if you've told somebody, don't, contact me, or you've explained where you are and that, and somebody keeps it, that's different. But to block and ghost somebody that has no idea what they did wrong is going to probably 99 times out of 100 put that person in a very compromised mental state and possibly even trigger, past events of childhood trauma. So if that's happening to you, I want you to know why and understand why you're struggling with it. And then also, make sure you understand so that you know not to do that. Even if somebody does you wrong, you still, if they don't know what they did, it's just better not to do that. I think we need to get out. It causes confusion and upset, and it literally can take somebody from, being sober to drinking again. It's just a very damaging thing. Okay, I'll get off that soapbox. But anyway, so it looks like there's a lot of confusion, sleepless nights, overthinking, trying to solve. Look, it looks like a chessboard up here, trying to solve a problem that the mind can't solve because it doesn't have the necessary information. I say let them miss you. I picked that up on that in the very beginning. Let's look at this page of Wands real quick. Okay, so Death card. So it looks like somebody, Death card is an ending, and there's a Tower. Another thing is, because it seems kind of like a back and forth here, I think somebody's confused. Very conflicted. Because we have ending, beginning. We have death. Yeah. Why do we have the Fool card? Could be an Aries involved. I think this is all about taking your power back. Let them miss you. Somebody ghosts you? Oh my gosh. Make them regret it by making yourself better. Everything that they would have missed out on. You know? I'm going to pull a different oracle here, an animal oracle, and get some advice. Just want to see what else comes out. Yeah, some of you might need to move on and not let this perpetuate. But in the outcome, we do have truth and clarity about, you know, coming back together, reconciliation. But I feel like this is a strong element of let them miss you. Don't do anything. Let them come to you, and they got to come correct. Because if you don't take away their power and get your power back, then you're in the weaker position. They're probably not going to come back correct, you know? I think they're going to have to miss you. Let's see how they feel, though. Let me pull a deck on that. See if we can get something on that. How do they feel? Play hard. Let's see, how does this person feel about Aquarius? Wow, I put it back and it came out. Play hard. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. I would say that could, I mean, to me, I'm feeling like play hard to get, play hard, match their game, you know, beat them at their own game type thing. I mean, it's always nice to say, hey, this is how I feel. This is what how this made me feel. But if you've been ghosted, right, then you don't have that opportunity. Okay, so they feel regret. Whoever ghosted feels remorse. Powerful. And your true soulmate's going to love, accept, and respect you unconditionally. Firm boundaries are needed now. The true love card is here too. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. And that can be also true. It can be true love. Not being together doesn't necessarily mean that you aren't soulmates or that, you know, it doesn't negate the love. It just, what it does is it says, we're not good together, but you can still be a soulmate, you know. Okay, let's see. Coyote spirit, trust in the divine detours. I love it. Trust in divine detours. The bottom of the deck, we have surrender now. So let go of control, watch it play out, lean back, get your power back. Get your power back. Okay, let's pull one more. No, let's pull two more, actually. So your person does feel regret, remorse, but they need to let them sit in it. Don't steal that lesson by, you know, letting them off the hook too easy. You got to treat people you have to teach people how to treat you if they don't know how, or you have to walk away to someone who will treat you correctly without you having to teach them. You know what I mean? Go the distance. Some of you might be training for a race or thinking about doing a marathon. I'm feeling on this, go to the distance, is that there may be temptation to contact or reach out or go around, you know, reach out when really they're the ones that did wrong. I feel like this is indicating go the distance on, don't cave, don't give in, you know, don't take those moments of weakness, call a friend, go for a walk, do something to redirect your energy. Let's see what we can learn. What can Aquarius learn or improve upon? Okay, I got this earlier. You guys spend time with friends. And don't isolate, and don't not talk about it, okay? No, there is a place where you can talk about it too much, to where it just keeps circling. But you have to find that medium. You can't not talk about it at all because you need support. But you also can't talk nonstop about it, okay? I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Okay, this is a fear card. All right, you guys, I hope this was helpful. I love you so much. Will you please hit like, help me get this channel back on track so I can keep it up and going and not feel, you know, say hi in the comments. Tell me your story. Let me know how it resonated. But hit like, hit forward, copy link. Make sure your notifications are on. You know what you could do that would help me? Let me know if you guys are getting notifications from my channel. That would really help me because I'm not thinking that it's working right. And if it's not, you gotta make sure you see that the bell is on, tap the bell, untap, tap it again, whatever. Make sure your notifications are on if you're not, if you're followed, if you are subscribed. And let me know in the comments if you're getting my notifications, okay? Please. Okay, love you guys. Bye, Aqua.